Did Jesus ever speak about the afterlife? This question has been a topic of debate for centuries. While some may argue that Jesus never mentioned the afterlife, others claim that he spoke about it extensively. So, what's the truth? Let's dive in and explore. Firstly, it is important to understand that the concept of the afterlife was not a new idea during the time of Jesus. The Jews, for example, believed in an afterlife and the concept of heaven and hell. However, what Jesus did was to offer a unique perspective on the afterlife. In the New Testament, Jesus spoke about the afterlife in various instances. In the book of Matthew, Jesus mentioned that those who mourn will be comforted, and they will inherit the kingdom of heaven. He also spoke about the kingdom of God and how it will be like a wedding banquet that all believers will be invited to. Additionally, in the Gospel of John, Jesus spoke about how he would prepare a place for his followers in heaven. He said, "In my Father's house are many rooms, if it were not so, I would have told you. I am going there to prepare a place for you. And if I go and prepare a place for you, I will come back and take you to be with me that you also may be where I am." John 14 verses 2-3. Moreover, in the parable of the rich man and Lazarus, Jesus spoke about the consequences of one's actions in life and how it would impact their afterlife. He described how the rich man went to hell and Lazarus went to heaven. This parable offers a warning to those who neglect the poor and highlights the importance of showing compassion and kindness to others. It is also worth noting that Jesus' teachings about the afterlife were not just limited to the New Testament. In the Old Testament, the prophets spoke about the resurrection of the dead and the afterlife. Jesus, being a Jew himself, would have been familiar with these teachings and would have likely incorporated them into his own teachings. In conclusion, while the topic of the afterlife may be a complex one, there is no doubt that Jesus spoke about it extensively. His teachings on the afterlife offer comfort, hope, and a warning to those who neglect their fellow human beings. Whether you believe in the afterlife or not, one cannot deny the impact that Jesus' teachings have had on the world.